Hey guys, what's the King Gamer? Today we're going to be reacting to more of Vita Carnis. Okay, so we're going to be reacting to let's see. We're gonna be doing the fifth one, sixth, seventh, and then we're gonna do this one. And the next video we'll try to do the rest of these since there's a lot more. Alright, but we're gonna do this one. Remember, it's always gonna have gore, violence, death, and flashing lights. So let's get right into it. Let me just pull this up real quick.
Harvester.
Alright, here we go. We're good.
The harvester is a large, bulbous mass with a large amount of tendrils spreading from the base.
Alright.
The bulb measures around 3 meters in height and 2 meters in diameter. The tendrils, on the other hand, can extend up to 150 meters in diameter horizontally.
Damn.
The harvester is a specialized form of crawl that grows in a unique and deadly
Oh,
way.
I like the way that looks. It looks
A harvester
nasty.
is created when a node that will grow into a harvester, instead of separating, continues to grow. Eventually, it will grow tendrils of its own. It uses the energy provided by its mother branch and expands its reach further. Its tendrils, hidden just below the surface of the ground.
Alright.
The harvester is equipped with 2 types of specialized tendrils. The first type is bulky and flat. They lie the closest to the surface. These branches are lined on each length of the tendril with spines, extending in the shape of a bear trap.
Yo, if your ass walks, if you accidentally walk on this shit gonna pull you down there and crush your whole body.
On each side of the branch, those particular spines have a vein that feed into them, that pump 2 types of venom. On one side, the spines can inject a neurotoxin, which will attack the nervous system of whomever it is injected into, causing sudden paralysis. The other side can inject an anticoagulant, which when injected, prevents blood cells from clotting.
Alright.
Whenever a large animal moves across the area armed with these tendrils, the branches will clamp onto the animal and thrash violently. Once the prey has been injected with both venoms, the tendrils will rest and the prey will immediately collapse. The animal will be unable to move due to the paralysis, and the wounds caused by the thrashing spines will not stop bleeding. All the prey can do is lie patiently, until succumbing to blood loss. Once the prey has bled out, the second type of tendrils come in. They lie below the spine equipped once. These branches are thick, but very sturdy. They share similar anatomy to the small branches of the crawl, equipped with organelle that absorbs nutrients.
Alright.
These tendrils sense the blood, and move their way to the surface and begin to absorb the vital fluid. Once the blood has been consumed, the tendrils will wrap around the body and begin to shuffle downwards. This movement loosens the soil and slowly pull the body underground. Once secure, the tendrils will continue to feed until there is nothing but scraps. The nourishment absorbed by the tendrils will be sucked back into the main bulb of the harvester. This bulb houses all the vital organs and the venom glands that pump into the spines. The nutrients are then converted into usable energy. The remains underground decompose, providing a rich soil, causing very prominent plant growth, which then attracts more animals. A strange behavior the harvester displays as its choice of diet.
The more animals, the more bait. So then like it grows the plants with their corpses, and then, you know, you get plants, and then the animals come and boom.
Will only activate on larger animals, allowing smaller ones to pass by unaffected. The spines will also not activate on some species of bird. There are a couple theories as to why this happens. One, it could be that attacking smaller animals would cost too much energy for what they get in return, making it not worth the time. Another could be that smaller animals may attract larger animals or predators, allowing a safe place where prey may thrive and lure more predators. It truly is astonishing. Although it is a spectacular creature, it is also very dangerous. The harvester is decently rare, only populating sparse areas in the northern hemisphere and woodland forests.
Okay.
If you are stung by a harvester, there will be no way of helping you, being that there is no cure, and fatality is 100% positive.
Oh.
The best thing you can do is avoid encountering a harvester in the first place. If you are hiking, Take note of any warnings or signs saying that there are harvesters around. If you also notice an abundance of lush, ground-dwelling plants in a forested area, and there are no signs of wildlife, this is suspicious and you should leave the area, staying close to the base of large trees or rocks. If you find yourself in the middle of a harvester ground, do not panic. Sudden movements may activate the tendrils and will inject you. Although a harvester is rather forgiving, do not risk any skittish movements. Remain calm. If you have any objects with considerable heft, like coats, backpacks, or full water bottles, gently take that object and lightly toss it towards the bulb, and away from your escape route. This will activate the spines on where the object lands, distracting the bulb for a moment. You will then slowly begin to do wide shuffles away from the bulb. If possible, throw another object when you are certain you are a fair enough distance away, just to be safe. Continue until you are completely sure you are out of harm's way. You may come out unscathed, but don't be too obnoxious, or you will be a harvester's next meal.
Damn, okay.
Next up is the host.
Alright, the host. That one sounds creepy. Alright, let's see.
The host of influence. The host of influence, more commonly referred to as the host, has its name derived from a host who invites guests to an event. Not to be confused with a host, a harborer of parasites or disease. The host is a semi-humanoid looking organism. It has the structure of a head, torso, and arms. Other than this, it shares no other characteristics.
Okay.
The lower half of the host is comprised of a mass of fibrous tissue and tendrils that burrow into the ground to hold the host in place. Instead of skin, the host is covered in muscular tissue fibers, tendons, and veins. In some parts of the body are covered in a meaty plate, used to cover any large exposed areas, but allowing movement. The host's head has a smooth surface where the face should be, attached to a crooked neck, which houses a slit in the front used for feeding.
Alright.
On the host's back is a mound of pores. Protruding from these pores are hollow, hair-like structures, extending outwards. These hairs are barrels that release spores produced within host's body by being fired into the air. These spores are hazardous, so keep clear of them at all costs. Luckily, the host is rare, only found in North America.
Alright.
Obtaining info about the host is a very risky and daunting task. This is because of their rarity and of how dangerous it is to be up close to one. The spores released by a host is very dangerous when inhaled. A host will release a cloud of spores into the air, which will be picked up by wind and carried great distances. If an organism inhales the spores, the particles will find their way into the organism's brain and infect them.
Oh.
An infected organism will show no symptoms of infection right away, but a couple hours after infection the infected organism's behavior and thought process will change.
Oh.
The first symptoms that appear are restlessness, sluggish movement, numbness of joints, and lack of coordination. Then more serious symptoms appear over time. These include dizziness, migraines, impaired speech, and trembles. If you, or someone you know show these symptoms, contact poison control or emergency services. After a total of 6 to 7 hours after infection, the organism will cease all activities they were previously doing and begin to walk.
Oh.
The direction the infected will walk is towards the host whose spores have been inhaled by the infected individual. If the infected makes their way to the host, they will kneel down in front of it, expose their vital organs, and the host will promptly gut and remove those organs. The host will consume them and discard the leftover scraps.
Oh.
However, if an infected organism doesn't reach the host within a 36-hour span or is treated for their infection, the effects will wear off and return back to normal. If a host is unable to find prey,
okay, so you just get your ass as far away as possible from this guy.
It will unroot itself and move to a new location. Their scarce numbers and the hazard of being around one makes getting info about the host very daunting. All you need to currently know is that the host is extremely dangerous and should be avoided at all costs. Next, the monoliths.
The monoliths? What? I saw some flash. Alright, can we get it to like... Here we go, hold on. I can't get in that right spot, can I? I don't think I can. Alright, we're gonna try to pause around the time. Oh, it's such a flash chat. Yeah, there's no way of seeing that.
Build a website you love.
Alright. We're on the 7th one.
The monoliths.
Okay.
The monolith is a very new creature, only showing up in June of 1972, in the area of...
What?
There are only 7 monoliths, all of them located in a circular position, 1.5 kilometers in diameter. This ring of monoliths surrounds...
Okay, so there's just 7 of them in the whole world.
The monolith is a Titanic-sized being, measuring roughly 120 meters in height.
Damn.
Each monolith has 2 trunk legs that are firmly embedded underground.
Yeah, that thing's Godzilla-sized. Okay, those legs are that big? Holy shit.
The legs connect to a torso.
Oh yeah, this dude's tall. Bro, if they could move like Godzilla could, everyone's doomed, bro.
The creature itself is made of hundreds of thousands of meaty strands, tightly woven together to form the structure. These strands end at the neck, fusing into a solid mass of hardened flesh in the shape of an upside-down triangle, with a hole in its center. On each side of the monolith where arms would be, there are dozens of long, rope-like appendages. These reach just barely to the ground. At the creature's feet, the strands go deep into the earth and extend horizontally a decent distance away. What the monoliths do is simply stand and do nothing. The only activity documented that the monoliths have done was in... During this period, they were extremely aggressive. When the group of...
Why didn't you keep blurring it? Stop blurring it, bro.
Their way to the city, the monolith that they had passes roared a deep bellow and swung its appendages at the team, completely wiping them out. When military vehicles were dispatched, once they got close enough top the monolith, it roared another call, this time releasing an EMP blast, completely knocking the vehicles out in the vicinity. Finally, long-distance rockets were fired and struck the creature.
Okay. Oh.
Although damaged, it regenerated at great speed and resumed its stance unscathed. Eventually, the area has been fenced off and is now restricted to all. Ever since, the monolith stands silently, now only a grand spectacle of awe and mystery, only adding more questions to these meat beings. And finally, the last creature on this list is...
What the?
Marvelous and majestic world that exists today. It's as extraordinary to have such strange and mysterious beings appear all around us. Thank you for joining us on this journey of exploration and discovery of the lives of these living meat creatures.
Okay. So, what's next? Alright, next we got this one. I don't know if this is this part of it? It should be.
This could be the
Okay, it
greatest
is.
discovery of the age.
What the?
Have any information of the whereabouts of...
What the?
That has recently gained a fair amount of popularity. Today's dish will be a cheesy called penne.
What?
start off, these will be the ingredients you will need.
Okay.
3 cups of penne pasta. Rough.
What is that?
3 cups worth of fresh scroll.
What the hell did you... You're gonna eat this shit? Wasn't this the, the crawl? You're gonna eat this shit? Vines? That does not look good.
To get a variety of
Bro, I wouldn't be able to eat that.
you buy yours, or
Nah, bro, somebody told me, hey, you gonna eat this? It was made from this. I'm like, hell nah. I'm not eating
you
this.
harvest them yourself.
Maybe it tastes good, but I'm not trying it.
Half a cup of green onion. 1 teaspoon of salt. 2 tablespoons of Cajun spice. 2 tablespoons of parsley. 1 tablespoon of dill. 1 tablespoon of garlic. A pinch of pepper. And finally, the most crucial ingredient.
Look how much powders they're putting in, because they just don't want to taste this shit. They're trying to put as much things that don't consider to this as much as possible.
Bring out the richness of flavors within each and every meal. First, get a medium-sized pot and fill half of it with water.
Alright.
Add a pinch of salt, which is used to help the pot come to a boil faster and help flavor the pasta.
Alright.
Then, set aside to boil. Grab your crawl and a sharp knife. Begin to cut the meat into a rough mince.
Bro, why are you showing me this shit, bro? I don't want to see this. Ugh, bro, why does it look like that? Nah, that's nasty, bro. That's nasty. How do you even want to eat this? Does this look good to you? Like who is eating this? As soon as I see this clip, bro, in real life, I'd turn off the TV channel.
But the interior has a surprising sturdiness.
Why are you showing me still? Couldn't you just do like 2 cuts and then just like show us what it looks like after?
And set aside.
Oh my gosh. I wonder if you can even wash this shit off. Like, I don't know. It might like leave a stain.
Mince the green onion.
Okay, great. You're putting the green onion on whatever this is, the leftovers, and you're just my.
Segments.
That's nasty, bro.
Take this mince and set aside as well.
All right.
Next,
Finally, we got a
add
new dish that will not be having that meat on it. Okay, finally put clean food on it.
Some oil.
Or not. Damn. I really thought we were done seeing this,
Take
but
your minced
I guess we're
garlic,
not.
Spread it evenly across the skillet. Stir occasionally until crisp and brown. As
Okay.
your water reaches a boil, add your penne and stir occasionally.
This is a bit of a random topic, but I used to eat this for goulash. I think I ate like a few times, and I hated eating this because it fell off the spoon like all the times. It used to piss me off. I don't know why, but I just remember that just reminded me of that.
Will be brown and crisp.
Ugh.
Add your minced green onion and then
Actually, you know, if you remove those big chunks of meat, it kind of looks like a burger. Just get it a bit more darker, and then you can fix a burger.
mix well. Once your pasta is finished cooking, strain it.
Okay. It's a small ass sink. And you know how you can get dishes in there. It's like mad small.
Lay your cooked benet evenly into your dish.
Alright. Yo! Nah. Nah, look at the person. Look at the person. Hold on, look at this. They wearing a hazmat suit. They know this shit's contagious. And they're wearing this shit. That means you should not be eating that meat. Because why are you putting on that mask? A hazard mask.
Then add the crawl topping.
And you're wearing gloves, so you're basically trying to kill yourself. Because you're trying to eat this. And you know you're trying to eat this because you have a hazmat suit on with gloves. Now why would you need that for normal cooking? There's gotta be something wrong with this food.
Sprinkle a generous amount of cheese along the still warm crawl for it to melt.
Okay.
At this point, finish preparing the dish with your flavor enhancer, but allow your dish to cool to a temperature below 60 degrees Celsius, or else the enhancer
Those
will...
noodles look so wet, bro. Like, I don't know why. They just looking so wet. I don't know if I like it or not. Can't really tell.
And now, you may serve and enjoy.
Okay. Bro, whose TV is this dusty, bro? Nah, that's crazy. Not even my phone's that dusty. Hey. We ain't jump scaring today. What's that? Alright, so that's gonna be it for today's video. I hope you guys enjoyed. If you did, leave a like, subscribe. Go check out this guy for making all these cool analog cores. And we're gonna be back to some different ones before we get back to this one. But I'll see you all next time. Peace.